All right, I'm back in Rental Central in the garage today, going over some party rental stuff for you guys. And I realized that I have given you a list of things that are good to start with. I have not ever told you the things that we wasted money on, so you know not to waste money on that as well. So I'm going to do that today. Hi, I'm Emily. I own a mobile video game truck business and a party rental business. And we share with people how you can easily make $300 to $1,000 a week working from home, renting out stuff that you own to other people, having parties and events. We show the behind the scenes of video game truck. And we're also starting a bouquet bar and a foam business. So stay tuned for all the details if you're interested in doing any of that. Okay, so if you've been following along, I've been giving out different tips and tricks for party rental stuff so you can do this from your house, rent out things you own and make money. I've given tips on some of the best things that I think you can start with to rent out that are affordable. I realized I've never given a rundown of a few items that were a miss for us, that I spent money on and they just never rent out. So I'm gonna do that today. I've got three main ones that when I walk out in the garage, I swear every time they're just haunting me, like looking at me, taking up space. So that would be, first of all, I got stuff for like candy tables. So people could do their own DIY candy table. So different risers and candy vases and very nice, just different assortment of display trays and dishes and those sort of things. Those almost never go out. On occasion, somebody will rent a few to go along with tea party sets that we have, but rarely do they rent very much of the candy table, dessert table placement stuff. So knowing that now, I wouldn't have bought those. Luckily, they're stored within 1 to 2 tubs, so it's not too much space. And when we start advertising on Google, we'll see if it's any different. But if those don't go out when we start that advertising, then I will probably sell them to free up space. Another thing I bought that I was surprised has never rented out, not one time ever, was a bar. And I thought people would be interested in a pop-up bar where they're having parties for their backyard. But I think the mistake I made is that it's not a super nice bar. It's kind of cheap, which I bought that on purpose because I was like, I don't know if people are going to rent these. It's like an easy little pop-up one. But I think in hindsight, my guess is that when people are renting like a bar, they want like a nicer, heavier duty one. And ours is a little bit cheap. So that was a waste of space. I will be selling that. And the third thing that I was really shocked about was I bought stuff for like the spa party setups. So like the nice wooden chairs, a big tray table. There's like a nice basket that you could put the gifts for the little girls in, a rug to go under all of that. And then like the foot basin bin, to like do the pedicures and all that stuff. So there's a whole setup for spa parties because they're very popular here in Phoenix. But what I think the problem is there is that most people that are booking the spa parties don't want a DIY option because they don't want to be doing the spa treatment for the girls. It's more parents wanting to sit back and let a company come in and do it. So it seems like parents here in Phoenix will pay like the $500 to $800 to have like that curated type party where you have the employees that come in and do the whole spa experience, as opposed to renting the equipment and doing it themselves. So I'm lucky that the little, the basins, the baskets, the chair, all the stuff can be rented out separately, and we do rent those out some separately. So it's not a total waste and they're not taking up space, not ever going out. It's just the spa package in general doesn't go out as an order. So those would be three things that I would say to steer clear from my experience here in Phoenix. But with party rentals, you know, like I've told you guys before, sometimes you just have to buy some things, look for stuff that's a good deal, and buy like one of something and see if it goes out, and if it doesn't, sell it and free up the space. So yeah, follow along. I'll give more tips and tricks along the way of making money in a party rental business and a few other party industries behind the scene. Let me know if you have any questions.